80% of winning is beginning. Today, I'm going to share with you why beginning is 80% of winning, how small steps create soul-aligned momentum. It sounds almost too simple, doesn't it? But here's the truth. Most people never win because they never begin. They wait. They wait for the stars to align, for the kids to be settled, for their finances to look a little rosier, for their confidence to magically appear. They wait for that elusive right moment. Newsflash, ducks are messy little rebels and they're never going to line up. 3 weeks ago, I began my 180-day body transformation challenge. I started where I was. No perfect plan, no flashy new gym gear, no six-pack in sight. Just me, my body, my intention, and a willingness to take one small step. Fast forward 3 weeks and I'm already down 4.1 kilos. That's 9 pounds. My goal is 25 kilos. So not only have I released 4.1 kilos, but I'm already 16.5% of the way there and just 800 grams shy of hitting that magical 20% milestone. That's not just a number on the scales. That's momentum. And momentum, my friends, is everything. Why most people never start. Here's the thing. People don't quit because they're weak. They quit because they never really start. They see the mountain in front of them, the 25 kilos, the 180 days, the elephant-sized dream of building a business or writing a book, and they freeze. They think, that's impossible, too big, too hard. But the truth is this, momentum doesn't arrive before you begin. It arrives because you begin. Micro steps lead you to macro momentum. When I started my challenge, I didn't throw myself into a grueling training regime. I simply moved, gently. Day 1 was a short walk. Day 2 was a little more. Day 3, a little more again. That's how soul goal mapping works. You break down the impossible into micro steps. You activate a different frequency, one that connects you with your soul, your vision, and your energy. And here's the magic. Those micro steps compound. They create momentum, and momentum is addictive. Suddenly, the thing that felt like work transforms into a non-negotiable, joyful part of your day. You don't climb Everest by buying new boots. You take the first step, then the next, then the next. The soul goal mapping advantage. Most goal setting is mental. You make a list, you create a plan, and you white knuckle your way through until your willpower wears out. Soul goal mapping is different. It's not about shoulds. It's about soul-aligned activation. When you step into this process, you don't just set goals, you shift your energy. You ignite clarity, vision, and an inner commitment that feels bigger than you. You move with joy, not force. You move because you want to, not because you have to. I've seen it time and again with people who've done the Soul Goal Mapping Challenge. Take Simone, a neuroscientist and coach in her own right. She joined the challenge at one of the busiest times of her life, even while purchasing a house. And yet, she prioritized the challenge because she felt the energy pulling her forward. Her words? It was one of the most powerful and recharging, energetically aligned experiences I've had in a while. When your soul is activated, your actions follow naturally. Here's my own story, from rock bottom to multi-six figures. Let me take you back 10 years. I was pregnant, I was exhausted, I had hit rock bottom in every sense, physically, emotionally, financially, and definitely spiritually. I didn't have a grand plan. I didn't have a marketing funnel. I didn't even have much energy. All I had was a willingness to start with the tiniest step I could manage, inviting people to a simple challenge. That first step led to another, then another, then another. And from that place of depletion, I rebuilt. Today, I run a multi-six-figure business that has generated well over $7 million online to date. Not because I had it all figured out, but because I started. The compound effect of energy plus action. Here's what I've learned. Energy and action don't just add up. They multiply. Every micro step you take, infused with the right frequency, compounds into macro results. And because the energy feels good, uplifting, inspiring, soul-aligned, it doesn't feel like drudgery. It feels like momentum. That's why 3 weeks into my 180-day journey, I feel more energized, more inspired, and more committed than ever. I don't have to force myself. The momentum itself pulls me forward. This is your sign. So let me speak directly to you. If you've been sitting on the sidelines, waiting for your ducks to line up, waiting for the right time to finally begin, this is your sign. Your soul already knows. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need the stars to align. You don't need anyone's permission. You just need to begin. Because when you do, you'll discover a truth most people never experience. You don't wait for your ducks to line up. You become the butterfly and fly anyway. So here's the invitation. Join me for the Soul Goal Mapping Challenge. On Monday, the 22nd of September, we begin the next round of my free 5-day Soul Goal Mapping Challenge. We have a VIP version upgrade too. This isn't another set goals, forget goals exercise. This is about activating your vision, aligning your frequency, and creating the soul-aligned micro steps that lead to massive momentum. Whether your dream is to transform your body, launch your business, or finally write that book, the Soul Goal Mapping Challenge will give you the clarity, the activation, and the momentum to make it real. Because here's the thing, 80% of winning is beginning, and me, in just 3 weeks, I'm already 16.5% of the way to my body goal and about to cross the 20% milestone. And you're ready to step into your own momentum. So let this be the moment you stop waiting and start moving. Let this be the moment your soul says, yes, yes. Click the link down below to join us in the next 5-day Soul Goal Mapping Challenge now. Don't wait for the ducks. Be the butterfly. Begin. If this message resonated with you and you want to join us now. Also, like, subscribe, and share this with a friend to invite them to the journey and be along this amazing soul adventure with you too. See you inside.